Welcome back. Legislators in Tallahassee are entering the final week of the regular session. Most of the coming days will likely focus on the budget. So far this year, the Republican-controlled legislature has passed bills making it easier to execute people, allowing individuals to carry concealed weapons without any training, and expanding the state's Don't Say Gay law. They also passed bills to punish Disney and to allow Governor Ron DeSantis to run for president without having to resign. This week I spoke to State Senator Shevrin Jones, who is actually my state senator in Tallahassee. I started by asking for his thoughts about how the session is going.
What have we done has been a lot of political posturing on the governor's standpoint because as you know, I think we all can agree that he's about to announce his run for president. So a lot of the things that we're doing now is preparing him for that, in him giving him his talking points, which he won't be able to use across the country. But along with that, what's not being talked about is the 60% insurance tax hike that people are going to see in these coming months. I think we're not talking about Fort Lauderdale and the help that Fort Lauderdale will need, not just now but for a long time, with the major flooding. That's what not.
Let me jump in there on that point. Are you surprised that the governor has yet to visit Broward County to tour the flooding, to look at the disaster? I mean, he's been spending, right now he's on a foreign trip around the world, Japan, South Korea, Israel, England, before coming home. But even before he left, he hasn't come down to visit or really survey the damage. Are you surprised by that?
Well, I am just a tad bit surprised because he's paid close attention to other national disasters, and he visited those areas and met with leaders within those areas. And I know Mayor Dean Trentilla said that the governor has reached out to him. But yeah, there's nothing like having the presence of the state's leader to be there, not to just offer your support, but to at least show people that you are concerned. Forget the fact that Broward County is mainly Democrats. When you put party aside, those are people's lives. If you look at the amount of people who have spoken on the news and on NPR, these people are hurting. These people are looking for help. You just can't put this off on Joe Biden and FEMA. There is a certain bit of help that the state needs to offer. If you can fly 19 hours to Japan, you can fly an hour and 50 minutes to Fort Lauderdale.
Do you think that the reason he hasn't come to visit, you seem to suggest that it's because Broward is a blue county. Do you think that's played a role in this?
Well, that's the only conclusion that I can draw, considering the fact that there has been other areas that the governor has gone to that are really more red leaning, and he has spent a great deal of time there and have even bent over backwards to make, when rightfully so, to make sure that those areas were able to get up and get back to normal. That's just not what the governor is doing in this instance. And the only thing I can conclude is the fact that Broward County is mainly Democrats, or mainly the county.
Well, one of the issues that obviously has come out of this session, there are several that I think this session will be remembered for. One of them is instituting permitless carry, so that you no longer need to take a background course or to have training to get a concealed weapons permit. You don't have to even file an application to carry a concealed weapons permit. There will be no record of whether or not you're carrying a gun or not in a concealed manner. Are you concerned by what that's going to mean for the state?
I've been concerned with gun violence since I've been in the legislature. And again, more guns doesn't make this state or communities more safe at all. I also think it's important for us to point out how and when the governor signed that legislation. He signed that legislation very quietly because he knew that bill was unpopular. It was unpopular to many police officers. I don't care what the Sheriff's Association supported. Many other police officers and chiefs did not support it, and they don't support it because they realize that it's going to make their jobs much harder. On the heels of what had just occurred in Miami-Dade County, with the shootings on South Beach during spring break. Yeah, on the heels of that, now we passed a permitless carry bill, permitless carry legislation. What all that is going to do is continue to exacerbate the gun violence and community violence issue that we are already dealing with in Miami, which Mayor Daniela Levine Cava and the entire county commission have been working extremely hard to make sure that they can bring some resolve to this in some type of way.
I think the last time we spoke, we were talking about the 2022 session and specifically the Parental Rights and Education Bill, what the critics refer to as the Don't Say Gay law. That's now been expanded, not just by the legislature, but by the Department of Education, appointed by Governor DeSantis and his education secretary, Manny Diaz, former state senator from here in South Florida, has now expanded that so that there's no discussion of sexual orientation or gender identity or any of those issues through high school. What's your reaction to that?
I told you so. Because I made it clear that this would be their direction that they're going, because I knew it wasn't going to stop at third grade, because again, this is not even happening in third grade. And I'll repeat something that I said continuously last year, that nowhere, no school, no teacher, there's nowhere within curriculum that teaches sexual orientation or gender identity to children in grades K through 3. They don't even teach it in 4th and 5th grade. I mean, it's basic sex education in 5th grade. 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, they're not talking about gender identity and all these things. All of this is a farce that's being created by a group, Moms for Liberty, and other Republican groups who are creating this this idea in the minds of people that teachers are indoctrinating children with an ideology for them to change their genders. I've heard so many different types of things. Yeah, and individuals like myself who support parental rights, but also who are asking the question, what parents are we talking about? Are we talking about parents of just straight children? What about the parents of LGBTQ youth? Do they get the same parental rights? Not in this legislature, because those parents came to testify in support of their children, not taking their rights away, not taking the ability for them to talk to their teachers away from them, and they were ignored. So this is a one-sided conversation that's happening. Parents already have rights. Parents have rights within the Florida Constitution and within the U.S. Constitution. This was a direct attack on the LGBTQ community, and they know it was, because this is just not a Florida thing, it's a national thing.
Well, let's take a step back from the politics of it for a second, even though that I realize can be difficult. But on a human level, what are you hearing from folks in the LGBTQ community as it relates to, the impact this has on them and how they see themselves in the state of Florida? How many people feel that they no longer have a place here? Or, I've heard from people who are saying they're planning on leaving Florida, folks in the gay community, because they're afraid.
Yeah. Well, and you're right. There are a lot of members of the LGBTQ community who have made it clear that they're leaving. And the unfortunate part is, I was reading some comments on social media, and someone even said, "Good, we don't want you here anyway." Yeah, it's the human aspect of all of this is what I want people to tap into, right? And ask yourself, how would you want to be treated? How would you want your child to be treated? How would you want your brother or your sister to be treated if they're being treated in this way? And the fact that people like myself who agree in these basic human rights, we're called groomers. Do you know what a groomer is? Groomer is considered a pedophile. And I haven't heard many or any of a drag queen molesting or being a pedophile to a child, but I've seen it and I've heard about it that has happened in places of worship, in our classrooms with cis teachers, cis male teachers, excuse me. So let's not just put this blanket statement about individuals who support the LGBTQ community, or those who are a part of the LGBTQ community, or drag queens, or whatso have you, that you're calling these people individuals groomers. But I think they should check the word.
I think, I know that last time I spoke to you on this, we talked about how your story, because you're now living an openly gay life after years of not doing so, and the interactions that you've had and the stories that you have tried for more than a year now to tell your colleagues from a personal level about why this is damaging. This type of legislation goes beyond what they want to achieve. And yet they still continue, your colleagues, your Republican colleagues, continue to push in this direction. Does that, on a personal level for you, do you find it or does it anger you? Does it frustrate you?
Yeah, it's tough sitting inside a room with individuals who say they're your friend, but they vote against your interests. But the same way that I fight for the LGBTQ community is the same way I fight for the Black immigrant and the immigrant community, because it's just important. These are the basic human rights, and I think, even sitting in this type of legislature, Jim, where they are voting against interests like mine on all aspects. I try to make it as real as possible to them to let them know that it's not as if I'm outside of this room. I'm sitting inside this room. And I want you to understand that, even if I have even me having a seat at this table, there's a larger group of people who sent me here to speak for them. And I'm going to do that. I think as time continues to go on, and as people can get more educated, I think you can see a lot of my Republican colleagues making it clear that they're sick of the social issues that are coming across the table, and they don't want to fight about it anymore. And a lot of them is because I'm sitting in the room, and I've had these personal conversations, and I'm just hoping that as we continue to go, that they will continue to change their mindset. Because I can tell you now, Jim, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to sit right here. I'm going to sit in their face. I'm going to continue to speak out for individuals who are marginalized. And as long as my Republican colleagues continue to interrupt the human experience for people, I'm going to continue to be in their face. It's the right thing to do.
We'll be right back.